English 104 students, it's your instructor, Cody Miller. I'm here with a quick overview about body paragraphs and quoting and integrating those sources into your paper. So I want to make sure that I am showing you the resources that are on Moodle so that you can follow along with me. So when we're on our Moodle page underneath Unit 3, Persuasive Research Essay, that's the section. We'll scroll down and you'll remember that we did this body paragraph assignment. You should have feedback on that already. But when we click on this, there were multiple resources in there to help you through body paragraph structure, as well as what you need to do in order to get quotes within those body paragraphs. So a couple things to remember. Every body paragraph is going to start with a topic sentence. Think about it as a mini thesis statement. It should be largely telling your reader what that whole body paragraph is about. Oftentimes, it's best to write your body paragraph and go back and revise your topic sentence, because then you actually know what it is that you wrote in the body paragraph versus trying to match it with your thesis statement and construct it to fit that. You just go back and revise one sentence versus the whole body paragraph. Okay, so it'll start with a topic sentence. In topic sentences, you want to avoid some things. You don't want to start with a question. Topic sentences are a time for you to make an assertive statement instead of having your reader do the work. You don't want to mention authors. You don't want to mention titles, because your body paragraphs are not about just giving sources. Your body paragraphs are using sources to make claims. So your topic sentences should really be the claim that you're proving in that body paragraph. Then your quotes, your evidence, your sources are there to help substantiate that. So when I scroll down within this assignment itself, the body paragraph assignment, you'll see that there was a video that I had you watch, which was a thesis statement versus a topic sentence. There was a PDF with a video attached to it. And then we got to the 3 I's. And the 3 I's are all about getting quotes, getting sources in body paragraphs, because every one of your body paragraphs within your paper, your persuasive research essay, is going to need a source, at least one source. And when you use a source, you have to make sure that you use the 3 I's, which means you introduce it with context. You have to integrate it with a signal phrase, and you have to make sure that you interpret it with the language by unpacking a quote or a paraphrase that you're giving. Making sure what that means is largely explaining it to the reader in a way that they can understand. You quoted something within your essay because the information was good. It doesn't mean that everyone understands it. Remember, you're the expert on that topic at that point, and we're reading your paper, not theirs. So we only have a tidbit of what you give us in that body paragraph. So you want to make sure that what you're doing is you are unpacking the quotes, unpacking the paraphrases, unpacking the sources. That doesn't mean just summarize a bunch of stuff for us. It means give us some language and then tell us what that language means. So when you look at the 3 attached documents here, we have the body paragraph formula and example. I think it's extremely useful to remember the basic formula, which is kind of a 7-step structure. It's your topic sentence, then you've got your follow-up to your topic sentences. Then you have the introduction to a source and integration of a source. And when you do that, you can source something through a quote. That means direct language. Through paraphrasing, that means taking part of a source and turning it into your own words. Or summary, which means taking an idea from a source and putting that into your own words. Either way, you've got to integrate that and introduce that source to us. Then you interpret that source, which is just a fancy way of saying, let's explain that to the reader. Then you provide me with some type of example. Don't just provide a source, let it sit there and hope that it does what it needs to do. You have to use that to prove something to us. So follow up with it, okay? And then last, you give that concluding sentences. So hopefully these 3 documents here can help you kind of review what it is to quote, what it is to construct a proper body paragraph. There's an example here which I think is useful to you. Okay, feel free to email me if you have any questions about that, but hopefully this quick video reminded you of some of the stuff that we did before spring break, and I look forward to hearing any questions that you have. Thanks, guys.